Welcome back to Liberty Coin USA, where we uncover the hidden treasures hiding in everyday pocket change. Today, we are exploring the fascinating Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin from the United States of America, a coin that many people have spent without a second thought, but which could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars under the right circumstances. In this video, you will discover the history of this iconic American penny, its unique features, the rare varieties that collectors are searching for, and the current market values in dollars. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced coin collector, this video will help you understand what makes certain Lincoln Memorial cents incredibly valuable. So stay with us until the end, because the next valuable coin could already be sitting in your collection. Let's get started. First up, 1961 Memorial 1-cent coin with the D mint mark is one of the most recognized Lincoln cents in American coin collecting, and many people search for this coin because they hope it could be worth a surprising amount of money. Today we will explore the complete story of this historic coin, its unique features, its history, its background, and its current market value in dollars, while also explaining why collectors continue to look for well-preserved examples in very fine condition. Even though millions of these coins were produced, some examples can still attract collector interest because of their condition, eye appeal, and unusual varieties. The story of the 1961 D Lincoln Memorial cent begins during a period when the United States economy was growing rapidly, and everyday commerce depended heavily on 1-cent coins. The Denver Mint struck more than 1 billion examples to meet public demand. This coin continued the Lincoln Memorial design that had first appeared in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The memorial design on the reverse remained popular for decades and became one of the most familiar coins in American history. On the front of the coin appears the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, created by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse features the Lincoln Memorial designed by Frank Gasparro. Inside the memorial, careful viewers can even see a tiny image of Lincoln seated between the columns, making this one of the most detailed coin designs of its time. The D Mint mark below the date shows that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, which was one of the busiest coin-producing facilities in the United States during the early 1960s. The 1961 D Memorial cent is made from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it the classic rich brown, red-brown, or bright red appearance, depending how well it has been preserved. The coin weighs about 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters with a smooth edge. These original specifications are important because collectors often examine the weight, color, and overall appearance to determine authenticity and quality. A very fine condition example shows moderate wear from circulation, but still retains strong detail across Lincoln's portrait and the Lincoln Memorial. Most of the important design elements remain visible, although the highest points display noticeable, where the lettering, the date, and the mint mark should all be sharp and easy to read. Coins in this grade are much more attractive than heavily worn examples, making them popular among collectors who want affordable historic coins with clear detail. One of the most interesting features of the 1961 D Memorial cent is that it can sometimes be found with valuable mint errors or unusual die varieties. Collectors search for repunched mint marks, die cracks, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and dramatic double die characteristics. Although these special varieties are much rarer than normal coins, they can increase collector demand significantly. Every coin should be examined carefully under magnification, because small details can make a major difference in value. Many people believe every 1961 D Memorial cent is worth a fortune, but the truth is that most circulated examples remain common because such a large number were produced. A normal, very fine condition coin usually sells for about $0.05 to $0.5, depending on eye appeal, dealer pricing, and local demand. Better preserved, extremely fine, and about uncirculated examples often sell for $1 to $5, while certified mint state red examples can reach $20 to more than $100. Exceptional error coins or top-quality certified specimens may sell for several $100s or even more at auction. Collectors appreciate this coin because it represents an important chapter in American history, while remaining affordable for beginners. Many coin albums include the 1961 D Memorial cent, and experienced collectors often upgrade their collections by searching for examples with stronger color, fewer marks, and better surfaces. A natural bright red coin that has survived for decades without significant discoloration is much more desirable than a dark, heavily spotted example, especially when professionally graded by a respected grading service. If you own a 1961 D Memorial cent, the first step is to inspect the date, the mint mark, the color, and the condition without cleaning the coin. Cleaning can permanently reduce collector value because it changes the original surface. Professional grading services evaluate the coin based on wear, luster, strike, and preservation, helping buyers and sellers understand its true market value. Keeping the coin in a protective holder also helps preserve its condition for future generations. The 1961 D Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin remains an important collectible because it combines American history, classic design, and the excitement of searching for valuable varieties. While a normal, very fine example is generally worth only a few cents up to around 50 cents, rare mint errors, outstanding preserved examples, and high-grade certified coins can be worth far more. Understanding the history, the Unique design. The Denver Mint mark, the condition, and the current market value allows collectors to make informed decisions and enjoy the fascinating hobby of coin collecting with confidence. Note: the commonly traded value of a normal 1961D Lincoln Memorial cent in very fine condition is about $0.05, $0.50 USD. Claims of very high values usually involve rare mint errors or exceptional certified mint state examples rather than ordinary circulated coins. Next up, the 1964 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin without a mint mark is one of the most recognized American coins ever produced, and it remains a favorite among collectors because it represents an important period in United States history. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not place a mint mark on Lincoln cents during that time. Many people searched through old jars, boxes, and inherited collections hoping to find a valuable example. Although millions of these coins were made, they continue to attract attention because of their historical importance, beautiful design, and the possibility of finding rare errors or exceptional high-grade examples that can sell for much higher prices than ordinary circulated coins. The history of the 1964 Lincoln Memorial cent begins during a time when the United States was experiencing rapid economic growth, and the demand for small change was increasing every year. The Philadelphia Mint worked continuously to produce enough 1-cent coins for businesses, banks, and everyday transactions. Since Philadelphia did not use a mint mark on Lincoln cents in 1964, every coin struck there appears without any letter below the date. This makes the coin easy to identify, and it also reminds collectors of an era before mint marks became standard on Philadelphia Lincoln cents. Decades later, the coin became part of daily life for millions of Americans, and today it remains an important piece of American numismatic history. The obverse of the coin displays the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, which was designed by Victor David Brenner and first introduced in 1909. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial created by Frank Gasparro, and this design was introduced in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. A remarkable detail is the tiny image of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, which demonstrates the impressive engraving skills of the designers. The coin is composed of 95% copper, with the remaining 5% consisting of tin and zinc. It weighs about 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters across with a smooth edge, making it one of the most familiar coins ever produced in the United States. A 1964 Lincoln Memorial cent in good condition has experienced many years of circulation and shows noticeable wear across both sides. Coin. Even with this wear, the date, the word liberty, the motto "In God We Trust," and the main outline of Lincoln remain visible, while the reverse still shows the memorial with reduced detail. Good condition is one of the most common grades because these coins were used extensively in everyday commerce. For collectors, this grade is valuable mainly for completing collections or searching for unusual varieties rather than for the condition alone. One reason this coin continues to receive attention is the possibility of discovering rare mint errors and die varieties that can be worth far more than normal examples. Collectors carefully inspect coins for double die features, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, broad strikes, die cracks, lamination errors, and other unusual characteristics. These special coins were created during the minting process and are much scarcer than regular coins. Even a circulated example can become valuable if it displays a genuine mint error that has been authenticated. Experts making careful examination an exciting part of the collecting hobby. Many people believe that every old Lincoln cent is worth a fortune, but that is not true for the standard 1964 coin without a mint mark. A normal example in good condition usually has a market value of about $0.02 to $0.2 depending on demand and eye appeal. Better preserved examples in extremely fine or about uncirculated condition often sell to $5, while certified mint state red coins can bring $20, $100, or even more. Exceptional error coins and the finest certified examples may reach several $100s or higher depending on rarity. Collector demand and auction competition. Collectors appreciate the 1964 Philadelphia cent because it represents the final years before the major composition changes that affected the cent in later decades. Copper Lincoln cents have always been popular. Because of their classic appearance and historical significance, many hobbyists search through rolls of old pennies, hoping to discover brilliant red examples or unusual varieties that have escaped notice for decades. Although the majority remain common, the excitement of finding a hidden treasure continues to inspire collectors of every age and experience level. If you own a 1964 Lincoln Memorial cent without a mint mark, the best approach is to inspect it carefully without cleaning it. Cleaning removes the natural surface and often reduces collector value regardless of the age of the coin. Instead, the coin should be stored in a protective holder and examined under magnification to check for unusual details, color, and possible mint errors. If the coin appears exceptional or displays an unusual feature, professional grading can help determine its authenticity, condition, and potential market value while increasing buyer confidence. The popularity of the 1964 Lincoln Memorial cent also comes from its connection to American history and everyday life. Millions of these coins passed through the hands of families, businesses, students, and workers making them silent witnesses to an important era. Every circulated coin carries signs of its long journey, and every well-preserved example offers a glimpse of how the coin looked when it first left the Philadelphia Mint. This historical connection gives the coin lasting appeal beyond its monetary worth and helps explain why it remains one of the most collected United States coins. Today, the 1964 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent, without a mint mark, remains an interesting collectible because it combines history, classic design, and the possibility of discovering valuable mint errors. While a normal coin in good condition is generally worth only a few cents, and not a high dollar amount, rare authenticated error coins and outstanding certified mint state examples can sell for significantly higher prices. Understanding the history, the design, the unique features, the condition, and the realistic current market value allows collectors to enjoy the hobby with accurate expectations, while appreciating one of the most iconic coins in American history. Next up, the 1965 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin without a mint mark is one of the most interesting coins that many collectors search for because it represents an important moment in the history of American coinage. During this period, the United States Mint temporarily removed mint marks from circulating coins to discourage collectors from saving newly produced coins during a nationwide coin shortage. Because of this decision, every regular 1965 Lincoln cent appears without a mint mark regardless of the mint where it was produced. This unique historical background makes the coin different from many earlier and later Lincoln cents and continues to attract the attention of collectors who enjoy learning about American history and searching for unusual coins. The history of the 1965 Lincoln Memorial cent is closely connected to the economic challenges of the mid-1960s when demand for coins increased across the United States. The government wanted to make sure enough coins reached banks, businesses, and the public, so mint marks were removed from most circulating coins between 1965 and 1967. This policy was intended to reduce coin collecting speculation and encourage normal circulation. Although hundreds of millions of 1965 Lincoln cents were produced, the story behind the missing mint mark makes this coin an important piece of American numismatic history. Favorite topic among collectors around the world, the design of the 1965 Lincoln Memorial cent remained the same as earlier issues, with the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front created by Victor David Brenner, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse designed by Frank Gasparro. The coin is made from 95% copper with the remaining 5% consisting of tin and zinc. It weighs about 3.11 grams, measures 19 millimeters in diameter. Smooth edge. A fascinating detail is the tiny image of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, which demonstrates the remarkable craftsmanship of the engravers and continues to impress collectors using magnification. A 1965 Lincoln Memorial cent, described as being in dirty condition, usually has accumulated years of circulation along with natural discoloration, dirt oxidation, and surface staining. Dirty condition does not automatically make a coin rare or valuable. In cases, cleaning the coin can actually reduce collector interest because original surfaces are preferred by experienced numismatists. Even when the coin appears dark or unattractive, it should never be polished because collectors value originality more than artificial brightness. And a naturally aged coin often tells the story of decades spent in everyday commerce. One of the most exciting reasons collectors examine the 1965 Lincoln cent is the possibility of discovering genuine mint errors or die varieties. Valuable examples may include doubled die features, off-center strikes, clip planchets, die cracks, broad strikes, lamination errors, or other unusual production mistakes. These coins are much scarcer than ordinary examples, and authenticated error coins can sell for much higher prices than standard circulated cents. Every coin should be inspected carefully under magnification, because even small details can make a significant difference in collector value and desirability. Many people believe every old penny is worth hundreds or thousands of dollars, but that is not true for a normal 1965 Lincoln Memorial cent. Without a mint mark, a regular coin in dirty circulated condition usually has a current market value of about $0.02 to $0.2, depending on its remaining detail and overall appearance. Better preserved examples in higher circulated grades often sell for $1 to $5, while attractive uncirculated red coins certified by professional grading services may bring $20, $100, or more. Rare authenticated mint errors and exceptional high-grade examples have sold for several $100s, and in unusual cases even higher depending on rarity, demand, and auction results. Collectors enjoy the 1965 Lincoln Memorial cent because it represents a unique period when mint marks disappeared from American circulating coins. This historical difference makes the coin memorable even though it is not rare in ordinary condition. Many beginners start collecting Lincoln cents because they are affordable, easy to identify, and connected to important moments in American history. Searching through old jars, bank rolls, and inherited collections remains a popular activity because valuable varieties can still be discovered among common coins even after many decades. If you own a 1965 Lincoln Memorial cent that appears dirty, the best choice is to leave it exactly as it is until it can be examined carefully. Natural toning and original surfaces are preferred by many collectors While harsh cleaning often lowers the value, the coin should be stored in a protective holder away from moisture and fingerprints, and if it appears to have an unusual strike or possible error, it may be worth submitting to a professional grading service for authentication and evaluation, because certified coins are generally easier to sell in the collector market. The lasting popularity of the 1965 Lincoln Memorial cent comes from its connection to American history, its familiar design, and the fascinating story behind the temporary removal of mint marks. Millions of these coins circulated through stores, schools, restaurants, factories, and homes, making them part of everyday American life for generations. Every surviving coin carries evidence of its journey, and every well-preserved example offers a glimpse into the quality of coins produced during a challenging period in the history of the United States Mint, making it an enduring favorite among collectors. The 1965 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent, without a mint mark, remains an important collectible because it combines historical significance, classic design, and the excitement of searching for valuable mint errors. While a normal coin in dirty circulated condition is usually worth only a few cents, and not a large amount of money, exceptional certified high-grade examples and genuine mint error coins can command much stronger prices. Understanding the history, the unique features, the temporary absence of the mint mark, the condition, and the realistic current market value helps collectors make informed decisions while enjoying one of the most famous and widely collected coins in American numismatic history. Next up, 1973 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin with the S mint mark is one of the most interesting modern American coins because it was struck at the San Francisco Mint, which is well known for producing both circulation quality coins and high-quality proof coins for collectors. The S mint mark below the date immediately identifies the coin as a San Francisco issue, and this small letter has made the coin popular among collectors who enjoy completing Lincoln cent collection. Millions of these coins were produced. The finest, brilliant examples with original mint luster continue to receive attention because condition plays a major role in determining collector value and long-term desirability. The history of the 1973 S Lincoln Memorial cent begins during a period when the United States Mint was producing large numbers of coins to support the growing economy. The San Francisco Mint had already earned an excellent reputation for striking attractive coins with sharp details and strong quality control. The Lincoln Memorial design had first appeared in 1959, and by 1973, it had become one of the most recognized coin designs in the United States. The 1973 S issue represents another important chapter in the long history of the Lincoln cent series, which remains one of the most widely collected coin collections in the world because of its historical importance and affordable entry for new collectors. The obverse of the coin features the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse displays the Lincoln Memorial designed by Frank Gasparro. One of the most fascinating details is the tiny seated image of Abraham Lincoln visible inside the memorial when viewed with magnification. The coin is composed of 95% copper together with 5% zinc, making it one of the traditional bronze Lincoln cents before the composition changed in the early 1980s. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams, measures 19 millimeters in diameter, and has a smooth edge, making it instantly recognizable to collectors and historians. A brilliant condition 1973 S Lincoln Memorial cent is especially attractive because it retains bright original mint luster, sharp details, and strong natural color, with little or no evidence of where collectors highly value coins that still display fresh red surfaces. Because these examples closely resemble the appearance they had when they first left the San Francisco Mint, brilliant coins are often carefully preserved in protective holders to prevent fingerprints, moisture, scratches, and environmental damage. Because preserving originality is one of the most important aspects of coin collecting, the unique features of the 1973 S Lincoln Memorial cent extend beyond its beautiful design because collectors also search for proof strikes, outstanding luster, and rare minting errors. Some examples display double die characteristics, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, broad strikes, or other unusual production mistakes created during the minting process. These rare varieties are much scarcer than ordinary coins, and authenticated examples often command strong prices in the collector market, making every 1973 S cent worthy of careful examination with proper magnification, and lighting. Many people believe every 1973 S Lincoln Memorial cent is worth a fortune, but the reality depends on condition, rarity, and whether the coin has a genuine mint error. A normal, brilliant, uncirculated example usually has a current market value of about $0.5 to $5, depending on color, quality, and preservation. Certified mint state red coins with high grades often sell for $10, $75 or more, while superb gem quality examples with exceptional certification can bring $100, several $100s, or even higher. Rare authenticated mint error coins and unusual proof varieties may also achieve premium prices depending on collector demand and auction competition. Collectors appreciate the 1973 S Lincoln Memorial cent because it combines historical significance, attractive design, and excellent craftsmanship. Coins with bright original red surfaces are especially popular because they have survived for decades Without developing heavy brown toning or serious environmental damage, many collectors build complete date and mint mark collections of Lincoln cents, and the San Francisco issue remains an essential part of those collections because of its distinctive mint mark and its connection with both circulation and proof coin production. If you own a brilliant 1973 Lincoln Memorial cent, it is important to avoid cleaning or polishing it, because doing so can permanently damage the original surfaces and reduce collector value. Instead, the coin should be stored in a protective holder away from moisture, heat, and direct handling. If the coin appears exceptionally well preserved or displays a possible mint error, professional grading may help confirm authenticity, establish an official grade, and increase confidence among collectors and potential buyers in the marketplace. The popularity of the 1973 Lincoln Memorial cent continues because it reminds collectors era when traditional copper Lincoln cents remained a familiar part of everyday American life. Every brilliant example reflects the craftsmanship of the San Francisco Mint, while every rare error coin demonstrates how unusual events during production can create highly collectible pieces. Although ordinary examples remain affordable, exceptional certified coins and genuine error varieties continue to generate excitement whenever they appear in auctions or major coin collections. The 1973 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent with the Mint mark remains an important collectible because it combines American history, classic design, beautiful craftsmanship, and the excitement of searching for valuable varieties. While a normal brilliant example is usually worth only a modest premium, exceptional certified high-grade coins, genuine proof issues, and authenticated mint error examples can command much stronger prices in the collector market. Understanding the history, unique features, the significance of the San Francisco Mint mark, the importance of brilliant original condition, and the realistic current market value allows collectors to appreciate this classic American coin while making informed collecting decisions based on facts rather than unrealistic expectations. Next up, the 1985 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin with the Mint mark is a familiar coin to millions of Americans because it was produced at the Denver Mint during a time when billions of 1 cent coins entered circulation. Although many people overlook this coin because it is still commonly found in old collections and coin jars, it continues to attract attention from collectors who search for rare varieties, outstanding preserved examples, and valuable mint errors. A dusty condition coin may simply have accumulated dirt and age through years of storage, but that alone does not make it rare. The real value depends on authenticity, condition, originality, and whether the coin has any unusual minting characteristics that make it different from ordinary examples. The history of the 1985 Lincoln Memorial cent reflects a period when the United States Mint had already changed the composition of the cent from mostly copper to a copper-plated zinc core. This important change began in 1982 because of rising copper prices, and by 1985 every regular Lincoln cent was struck using the newer composition. The coin carries the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, continuing a design that had become one of the best-known coin designs in the world. The Mint mark below the date identifies the coin as having been struck at the Denver Mint, which produced billions of cents every year to meet the needs of everyday commerce. The design of the 1985 Lincoln Memorial cent remained unchanged from earlier memorial cents, with the portrait of Abraham Lincoln created by Victor David Brenner on the obverse, and the Lincoln Memorial designed by Frank Gasparro on the reverse. A remarkable feature of this design is the tiny image of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, which many people never notice without magnification. The coin weighs approximately 2.5 grams because of its copper-plated zinc composition, measures 19 millimeters in diameter, and has a smooth edge. These specifications help collectors identify genuine examples and distinguish them from altered or damaged coins. A dusty 1985 Lincoln Memorial cent often appears dark, dull, or covered with dirt because it has spent years inside drawers, boxes, jars, or other storage places. Dust and surface dirt do not automatically increase the value of a coin. Collectors generally prefer original surfaces rather than cleaned or polished examples. Cleaning a coin can damage the delicate surface and reduce its collector appeal. Even if a coin looks unattractive, it should be left in its original state until it has been carefully examined, because originality is an important factor in the coin collecting hobby. One of the most exciting reasons collectors examine the 1985 Lincoln Memorial cent is the possibility of finding genuine mint errors and unusual die varieties. Valuable examples may include double die varieties, off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, lamination errors, and other production mistakes created during the minting process. These error coins are much scarcer than ordinary circulation pieces, and authenticated examples often sell for much higher prices. Every coin deserves careful inspection under magnification, because a small detail can sometimes transform a common coin into a highly desirable collectible. Many people believe that every old penny is worth hundreds or thousands of dollars, but this is not true for a normal 1985 Lincoln Memorial cent. A regular coin in dusty circulated condition usually has a current market value of about $0.01 to $0.1, depending on its appearance. and collector demand better preserved uncirculated examples often sell for $0.5 to $5, while certified high-grade red examples may sell for $20 $100, or more depending on the official grade. Rare authenticated mint-era coins and exceptional certified examples have sold for several $100s because collectors compete strongly for unusual pieces with verified rarity. Collectors continue to enjoy the 1985 Lincoln Memorial cent because it represents the modern era of American coinage, while remaining affordable for beginners. Many people collecting Lincoln cents because they are easy to find, inexpensive, and connected to the history of the United States. Building a complete collection of Lincoln Memorial cents by date and mint mark is one of the most popular goals in coin collecting, and the 1985 issue remains an essential part of those collections because it marks the continuation of the copper-plated zinc era. If you own a dusty 1985 Lincoln Memorial cent, the best decision is to avoid cleaning it because cleaning usually reduces collector value. Instead, the coin should be stored in a protective holder away from moisture, fingerprints, and extreme temperatures. If the coin appears unusually well struck, displays bright original color beneath the dust, or shows signs of a possible mint era, professional grading and authentication may help determine its true condition, originality, and market value, while providing confidence to future buyers and collectors. The popularity of the 1985 Lincoln Memorial cent also comes from the fact that billions of these coins circulated through stores, schools, restaurants, factories, and homes across the United States, making them part of everyday American life. Every surviving coin reflects a journey through decades of commerce, and every well-preserved example reminds collectors of the quality produced by the Denver Mint. Although ordinary examples remain common, the search for exceptional condition coins and genuine mint eras continues to make this issue an enjoyable challenge for collectors of all experience levels. The 1985 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent with the D mint mark remains an interesting collectible because it combines American history, familiar design, and the excitement of searching for rare varieties, while a normal dusty circulated example is usually worth only a few cents and not a large amount of money. Exceptional certified high-grade coins and genuine mint-era examples can bring significantly higher prices in the collector market. Understanding the history, the unique features, the Denver Mint mark, the importance of original condition, and the realistic current market value helps collectors appreciate this classic American coin while making informed decisions about collecting, preserving, and evaluating their own examples. Thanks for watching.